Another episode of, is it the 5 or is it just 5?
It's just 5.
An episode of 5, the podcast about 5 things.
5 things every week.
Every week. And this week, we are going to talk about fruit.
That's right. Had a big vegetable episode, so I figured don't want to disappoint. Gonna follow that up with a fruit episode.
You know that the reason why fruit tastes good, right?
Sugar.
So animals will eat it, and so they will poop.
Okay. Yeah.
So they will poop the seeds out and fertilize, and that's it. That's the reason why fruit's delicious.
Yeah.
So
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense. Like apples, for example, super good. I can't eat apples. I'm allergic.
Oh, man, that sucks.
I'm allergic to apples because when apples are forming, they get pollen on them, and the pollen gets into the fruit, and that's why I can't eat it.
Can you drink apple juice?
I can eat pasteurized apples and apple juice. So apple juice, pasteurized apples, like apple pie, anything that's cooked, I can do it because it kills the pollen.
Applesauce.
Yeah. But if you get like one time back in graduate school, it was like a late night. I'm not sure what I was feeling. I was just kind of feeling a little tired or whatever. And I went to a coffee shop, Port C Java back in Wilmington. Shout out. I asked for.
Man, I used to love that place.
Yeah, is it closed?
The one in Charlotte is.
Oh, that's probably why. But I asked for apple cider, like a hot apple cider. Right. And they actually took a raw apple and blended it up.
Wow.
And I was like, not good.
Okay.
Because I thought, you know what, I could probably drink that. I just couldn't. It gave me a reaction. It gave me an instant reaction. Like my throat started closing up. I started like getting hives. It was just terrible.
That's not good.
Yeah, but I don't know why I'm talking about my allergy. Anyway, give me your first fruit.
Because I'm talking about fruit, man. My number 5 fruit is orange. Orange is my number 5 fruit.
Oranges, yeah,
they're good, man.
You can't. What is that the one you can't rhyme? Like that orange doesn't have a word rhymes with it.
I don't know.
You can't. No word rhymes with orange. But I think Eminem did it somehow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Who knows how?
Garage? No.
Yeah, orange garage. You could do a kind of
it's
a
like
light
a half rhyme kind of thing.
Yeah, oranges are fine. I feel like oranges aren't sweet enough. They're too watery for me and don't have enough depth. I like
that's right. Yeah, you don't like water in your foods.
I like tangerines better. I will eat an orange. I'll eat an orange, but I like tangerines better. I'll eat a bowl of tangerines, no problem.
What about like fresh squeezed orange juice?
Oh yeah, I don't like pulp though.
Okay.
Are you a pulp guy?
I like a little bit.
Ugh, no thank you.
Give me a little bit, not too much. Don't overload me.
Yeah.
I like it a little bit.
You can get those orange juices with heavy pulp. Like it's pretty much you eating an orange. It's like, ugh,
right.
Gross. Yeah. But oranges are
I'm a big fan of oranges. Oranges are good.
Yeah. In Florida, when it gets too cold, they'll spray the oranges so that freezes over the orange to keep them fresh.
Oh, to protect it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Little neat thing. Shout out to California and Florida for our oranges.
Right.
Without those two states, you would not be eating oranges ever.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of frozen concentrate orange juice.
The cans?
I think they're fooling everybody selling liquid orange juice in grocery stores.
That is so funny, man.
It doesn't taste any better.
That is so funny. You buy that orange juice in the can stuff. I haven't thought about that in 80 years.
Yeah, dude, it's just as good.
It's like you shake it out of that can and you pour water in it and stir it. That's hilarious.
I'm not paying. I don't need to pay for somebody to distribute water to my house. You know,
dude, you have
just give me the orange juice and I can add my own water to it.
You have Spam, don't you? You have Spam in that house, don't you?
I do not have Spam in the house, but I do have frozen orange juice. Whenever we want orange juice, just pop it out of the freezer, mix it up. It's good.
Man, that's funny.
I mean, it's not going to be as good as fresh squeezed orange juice, but neither is the liquid stuff in the grocery store.
Be careful though. You don't want to drink too much orange juice because it's
very sugary. It's very sugary.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
My next one is grape. Grapes. Grapes are great, man.
What kind of grapes? There's lots of different grapes.
I'm a big fan of the green ones.
Green grapes are good.
You know what? I can do any grape, to be honest with you, though. Even muscadines, which I guess are a type of grape, maybe.
You know what blows my mind?
What's that?
Seedless grapes. Like what? Like how do we procreate? How do we procreate that? Like how do they do that?
I don't know actually, but yeah, that's mostly what I'm eating these days.
Wait.
Grapes.
How do they do that? I learned how they did it a while ago. There's some kind of way that they can do it, but I forget how.
Right.
Seedless grapes shouldn't exist, should they? And neither should seedless red grapes. It's like grapes without genitalia.
I mean, you gotta start with seedless grape seeds, and then
wait. I think it's the way they're bred, because I think it's like you pollinate two groups of grapes, and they don't have to reproduce. It's sort of like neutering them before it's. I should look it up. I don't feel like looking it up. If you listen to this, send us a message about how seedless grapes work.
They're good though. Seedless grapes are good. I like them.
I think I overate.
I don't have a problem with spitting out grape seeds though. But you have to eat outside, right?
I can't stand it.
You gotta eat those grapes outside. You can't.
They're so hard. They'll crack your teeth open. You know what? Grape seeds will mess up your They'll mess up your garbage disposal in your sink.
Really?
Oh yeah. They won't. The garbage disposal will not crack them. That's too hard.
Grapeseed oil is really good. It's a good cooking oil.
I use that to re-season my cast iron steaks.
Yeah, exactly, because it's got a high smoke point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Grapes are good. Grapes are good.
Grapes are
my number three. My number 3 is pears.
I'm not a big fan of pears.
Pears are so good though.
What kind?
I think they're underrated. I think they're underrated.
What kind?
I like a Bartlett pear. I like those Anjou pears. ANJOU.
What's the brown ones called?
They're like the kind of reddish ones, you mean?
No, they're all brown.
Oh, I don't like those, dude. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Bartlett pears, maybe?
I used to be a pros manager. I don't remember.
They're like their skin is so rough. It's like the roughest fruit skin ever.
What is that thing you can do with pears?
It's worse than it's like worse than a potato skin.
Can't you put pears in a syrup or something? I've had pears that's been like poached or something.
Yeah, poached pears, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pear juice is pretty good too, but like just biting into a pear that's like at the perfect ripeness, and it's so juicy and so delicious.
I feel like pears is just something that's like a fake apple. It's like
I think a pear is like if you get a pear at the right ripeness, it's way better than an apple, but apples are more like they last, like a pear's almost like an avocado. It's got a really short, this is the time to eat it time. Mm. It goes between not being ripe enough to being rotten.
You know that the size of the fruits we have now are artificial, right?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Have you seen a corn cob from like the old days? It's like barely long as your finger. Right. Like and then like I guess like people just like kept breeding them, and now we have these giant things. Like
massive. even the Brussels sprouts from when we were kids. The Brussels sprouts people eating today are completely different from the Brussels sprouts we had as kids.
I had a conversation with someone about this. There's another fruit that's used to be small that's like massive, like watermelon. Which I hate. Like watermelon's on the list. Is it?
I don't know. It might not be. I don't know.
Well, this is number 2.
We'll see if we get there.
What number are you on now?
Coming up, number 2
is not
bananas. Bananas.
Dude, we should not eat bananas, and we shouldn't eat it.
What are you talking about? They're
bananas,
so good.
No, bananas. The history of bananas in this country is bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. It's
A guy found out that people
political history.
He found out that people wanted bananas. He he bought an army and like took over a country so that he could keep getting bananas. It's really bad. The history of bananas is terrible.
But they're so good.
The history of America in the Central and South America. Like one day, like we're gonna have to pay for this because we keep screwing up those countries down there just for their resources. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
We can do better.
Hey, I don't think that. Let's say, for example,
but on its own merits, bananas they taste delicious.
You know how we live in the United States, right? Like North America, right? I don't
Yeah,
think
you're not going to let it go. Go ahead.
I don't think you should eat fruit that doesn't grow native to where you were born.
The Italians would be all messed up because, as you learned last time,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have tomatoes until
What if we're
they
all
got them
sick?
from us.
What if we're sick because we eat bananas not supposed to? Right? Maybe we're not supposed to eat
But
bananas.
bananas are really good for you. They have lots of potassium.
Yeah. Listen, I have strong sense of smell, and my wife will buy me bananas because she'll know I eat them. But they'll go ripe, and where I sit to watch video game or watch movies and video games and stuff is right next to the kitchen, and I can smell those overripe bananas.
You got to eat them before they turn brown.
But I'm not. That's the reason why I eat them, because I'm sick of smelling them.
Right? Yeah.
You
should do that.
Yeah, but listen, I'd rather just give me a vitamin. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat fruit.
But it sounds like you're also eating more bananas than probably any other fruit.
Well, when my wife buys them, I'll eat them. That's fine. Yeah.
Right. But I eat more bananas than probably any other fruit.
I'm not one of those guys who has fruit.
Now, if I could grow my own banana tree, I would do that.
Right. All right. Can you? Why can't you?
Not where I live, I don't think. I would have to have like a indoor greenhouse,
Just try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess you number one.
Okay. Yes.
I know. It's pineapple.
Pineapple should probably be on my list.
Not.
It's definitely an honorable mention.
Hey, when you look at a pineapple, it's actually a bunch of different fruits put together.
What's that mean?
It's like that. The pineapple. When you hold the pineapple, it is a collection of a bunch of different pineapple fruits put together.
I think you might be mistaken
not
by watching TikTok.
I'm not mistaken by watching. Me and my wife, we read about it. We read it.
Because there was like this TikTok thing where they're like, you're actually supposed to eat each individual segment of a pineapple.
No.
And here's how you pull it out.
Well, you can't do that.
Actually do that.
What I'm trying to tell you is it's a bunch of different pineapple fruits put together. It's not just one pineapple. It's a bunch of them. Your number one's apples.
My number one is watermelon.
Oh, God. You're from the South. I forgot.
Watermelon's so good.
No, it's not. It's nasty. It's not. It's not a good fruit. It tastes like water.
Do they let you at the cookout?
Yeah. Yeah. People like watermelon all the time. And people make fun of me for not liking it. I don't like watermelon. It doesn't taste good. Now,
because you don't like watermelon, you don't like okra.
There are some watermelons that actually taste really good, but they're
sugar babies.
I guess I don't know, but there's a moment when a watermelon's almost too ripe.
I will say, my wife,
super red.
She's way too eager to buy watermelons, so she'll buy.
Yeah, it's not ripe enough.
No, just it's like the middle of the winter, and she'll go to the grocery store and get a watermelon.
That's gonna be disgusting.
And I'm like, yeah, you can't do that because a bad watermelon just tastes like grass.
Yeah, nobody wants to. No,
you gotta get good watermelon.
Well, watermelons needs a couple different things. First, it needs to be grown on dirt. I firmly believe that. And then two, it needs to suck up the sun. It needs to be in the sun for a long time. And you get the watermelon when the green is a deep green. When you see that watermelon and the green's really deep and the white's really white,
you need a big yellow patch on it too. Yeah,
I don't know about that. And then you cut it, and then if it's really red, it's okay. But I think the seeds are a problem, and I think that it definitely is not tasty enough. It doesn't have enough taste.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't have enough taste. It just doesn't. It's not sweet. It tastes like sweet. It tastes like sweet water. And I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, it's a watermelon, dude. It's got water right there in the name.
If you compare watermelon,
have you ever had watermelon with a little sprinkle of salt on it?
Oh, that's the way you have to eat it. Of course. Yeah, it's great. But good. Compare it to pineapple. Pineapple is so delicious compared to watermelon. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, pineapple gets an honorable mention, but watermelon is the best fruit.
Watermelon is your best fruit. Watermelon is not
That's my favorite fruit. It's my favorite fruit.
They have fruits in different markets across the globe that you've never seen before, right?
Oh yeah. Name one.
Kumquat.
I've eaten a kumquat. I don't like them. Name another.
I can't. Right?
Durian. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, durian. Yeah.
Jackfruit.
Yeah. Shout out to our fruits and vegetables. If you eat enough fruits and vegetables, you will be healthy.
Yeah, they're good for you. You should eat more.
Yeah,
I should eat more.
Yeah, we all should eat way more, way more.
Yeah, way more.
Like I want someone to like give me the fruit. Like, hey Jarvis, here's a bowl of some orange slices and some grapes. Like, oh, thank you.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yes.
And I don't really buy them when I go to the store. I'm
like they're right there in my house, but for whatever reason, I just walk past them and I look for something else.
We have strawberries. My wife just bought strawberries. I don't know why we're not eating those. We should eat some strawberries.
Maybe. You should eat strawberries. Strawberries are very good.
Ooh, you know what? We have some ice cream. Maybe I'll have some ice cream. Put some
there you go.
In. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's a good 5, Mike. This is good.
It was a good 5, wasn't it?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
fruit. Hey, how can our listeners listen to more of our 5?
You can find 5 wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for 5 with Mike and Jay. And I think there's probably a share button. However you're listening right now, there's a share button that you can hit.
Mm-hmm. Share it with your friends.
What do they do when they hit the share button?
They send it to their friends. They send it to their families. I would like people to send us suggestions.
This is the perfect show for that. Yeah. Hit us up. We're on Threads. 5 with Mike and Jay.
Yeah, we were on Blue Sky, but we had complication, so I got to figure that out. It's the whole thing.
Will Blue Sky return?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
We're not on X because currently it's going down, which is great.
Yeah, I don't even know what X is, but we are on Threads. Hit us up. Yeah. Give us a suggestion. We'll talk about it. If you want, we can give you some credit and mention, hey, we got this great idea from Fuzel Mafazel. Thank you for that.
Fuzel Mafazel, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody has that name.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time.